sense. So don't share big dreams with small minds. Now, how you doing, my brother Mars?
Excelentemente bien. Feeling great, fresh, renewed, spiritually, spiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, physicalmente, no, not financially, not yet, emotionally, emocionalmente, and financially, financieramente. Money comes last on the list. No que sirve para servir,
Quien no sirve para servir, no
no
sirve
sirve
para
para
vivir.
vivir.
In English,
Because he who doesn't live to serve doesn't deserve to live.
you agree with that or no?
Yes.
Right?
Positive, productive,
And
and
intentional.
intentional. Yeah.
Right? Shout out to Mars 2.0. You cut your hair,
Yeah,
but
man.
you're looking better now.
Appreciate
Straight
it.
up, bro. And the black looks excellent on you too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let's talk Mars, the role of support systems, right? How your environment influences your success. Facts?
Yep.
Mars, how have you been supportive? Hold on. How have you built a supportive circle while working on Brick by Brick podcast?
It's easy. So the supportive circle actually came to me in a way, and I also allowed them in because I feel like once people want to see you grow, like you had to allow that growth in. So the team around me, it came into my life, and I allowed them in because it wouldn't work if I didn't allow them in, or I had like a
Two-way
limited,
street.
yeah, the relationship. If I had a limited mindset, it wouldn't work. So first, I believe you got to allow that growth in, but also now that when you allow that growth in, now it's other people around you that you also got to take out to make room for the other people in your life.
So elevation requires separation.
Exactly.
So every time I talk about elevation requires separation, you understand it. Because now your new mindset is gonna contradict your old mindset, right?
Yeah, it clashes.
It clashes,
yeah.
right? So for example, time is money for 97% of the people in the society, right? Now you see that with money, you can buy people's time because there's 4 levels of value creation. In implementation, that's where you were before, right? You're still there, but you're still transitioning, right? Because now you got to make that decision. You got to be all in, balling, right? You got to be all in on more hoops, right? Training people, right? You got to be all in, creating content and brick by brick, right? Facts or no?
Facts.
You understand
Yeah,
brick by brick is your marketing tool, right? And you got to be all in as an investor. Facts?
Absolutely.
Where money works for you. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right? So in implementation, time is money. These are employees. In unification, with money, you could buy people's time. Would you rather be the one telling people what to do or the one being told what to do?
The one telling people what to do, of course.
Right?
Yep.
Now there's communication. Right? The third highest level of value creation. In communication, you have brick by brick. Right? Brick by brick. What's the vision of brick by brick?
Brick by brick is basically talking to the people who have goals or maybe overwhelmed with the goals. And instead of like being overwhelmed with the goals, they just take it a brick at a time. And instantly they look up, they see a brick wall. We want to be able to help people. And that self-development is a big part of that. So it goes to the 5 pillars as we spoke with already before. You got to work on spiritual. Spiritual always comes first. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. So it's all around. You can't never have a weak pillar. You got to work on all your pillars. So that's what Brick by Brick is all about, this self-development and also going into like the business and business owner and investor and getting out the rat race.
The role of a support system, right? So building a circle of like-minded individuals who understand your vision. We understand your vision. That's why I have our podcast, because CMR Podcast Network belongs to everybody. I don't own anything, if it makes sense. You also have Brick by Brick. You get me? So we're here working on our personal brand, but we're also creating content to impact, bring light where there's darkness. Facts or no? Bring awareness. Tell people the truth. See, CMR Podcast is why this, why that, why everything. Today's why is what? Why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people. Now you understand why you got to basically tell your vision only with the right people?
Yep.
Why? Answer that question. Why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people? And
Easy.
give a scenario too of things that have happened to you.
Okay, so easy. What I can say about that is there's haters and there's imitators. haters, they don't want to see you win. Imitators, they act like they want to see you win. The imitators, they say they want to see you win, but they don't want to see you do better than them. So that's why it's very important who you have in your circle, because you don't want those people to bring you down. You want to constantly grow. Think about like a seed. If you plant a seed, you want the nutrients around you to help you grow. You don't want birds or anything picking out the seed. So those haters and imitators are going to stop you from growth, because the imitators, they wear a mask. You'll never want people to wear a mask around you, because they're fake people. You don't want no fake people around you. You want to always be real, always be authentic, because that's going to reflect you as well.
Did you get a chance to watch the episode that I did with Manny from GPH, Glory?
It was on GPH.
Praise.
It was on GPH.
Honor, right? Podcast with Andy. You got to watch it?
No, I didn't.
The Power of Mirroring?
No, I didn't get to watch that.
You see,
you did it yesterday?
Right? We did it. It was yesterday.
Yesterday, right?
We did it yesterday. I highly recommend you guys watching that episode. Put it on the link too, please, Emily. That way they could watch it. The Power of Mirroring, where we broke down why it's so important to mirror people, but also the book Power versus Force. You took a picture. Can you break down what message you got from that book, from that picture? Or you didn't get to see it?
I didn't get to see it. I just took a picture. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, moving forward, your circle should push you forward, not hold you back. Can you give any story before you give the chance to the next person, of anybody starting from your household that probably, didn't understand your vision, but now they're probably, understanding it? You got me?
Well, yeah. During when I first started like podcasting, there was some bumps in the road, especially like with me and you, and like there was like some negativity that was brought into the circle. But that came from my household, also from me, because it came from my household. But now I feel like they could see the vision a little bit. I mean, I don't tell them the vision, but they could see like the work that I'm doing, and also people around me as well. Like I just go up to people that I know, or even people that I don't know. Like recently, I went to this tent event, and the people there, it was like, "Oh yeah, I see like you're doing your podcast and everything." And like these are people who I don't even like really speak to on a regular, but I get that a lot now, like going around in public and everything. A lot of people just talk about my podcast, and then they just see that the light that I'm trying to bring, and they just tell me, and they it's fulfilling in a way.
Imagine you go all in, you be balling, B-O-N. That's our episode we're gonna end up doing too.
Yeah.
That you go all in and brick by brick. You go all in on more hoops. You go all in on more investment. Imagine you go all in. You wouldn't need the 9 to 5. Straight up. Because now, brick by brick is not only once a week that you're recording with me and Giandy, you get me, or whoever in the organization, right? And also recording in the CMR podcast, because you're working on your personal brand in CMR Podcast Network, but also in Brick by Brick. But you also could be interviewing people outside. Because now, remember, there's Brick by Brick in collabs with more investment, in collabs with the person you interview. So everybody's win-win for everybody. Make sense or no?
Yeah, it makes sense.
And there shouldn't be no excuses. You could literally leverage even their phone. Leverage would do something. I don't know if that makes sense. Are you shy?
No.
Straight up.
I'm not shy.
But you see now.
I used to be an shy in this.
But you see now that you're getting your shit together, self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management. Now you'll see that you're gonna be able to track better, because now you're becoming the person. Straight up. Facts or no?
Yeah.
The Mars I see right now is not the Mars I first met. You look like te bañaste.
What's that?
Like you shower. Straight up. That's a saying that I be saying. You got me? Like meaning that you look now like a 2.0, 3.0. You got me? You look more, you got me, like your skin is glowing a little better. Straight up, bro. I'm serious. You got me?
Yep.
What else can you tell the world, overall, why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people? What message you got from the video from Steve Harvey? Because obviously, straight up, your mother was one of the people that was not agreeing with your vision at first, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm pretty sure you said she's seen a little light at the end of the tunnel.
I actually made a comment today, like in my household before I came here, because shout out to my dad, his 50th birthday just passed, and we went to
Happy birthday to your father.
Yeah, we went to go celebrate. at Ruth Chris and
Ruth Chris Steakhouse?
yeah.
Coño! You got the chicken, the mashed
I
potatoes?
had the
Oh
steak.
my God, the steak? Huh? With the shrimp?
Yeah. It was mashed potatoes and it was like this.
Whoever
spinach.
haven't ran to Ruth Chris, official.
Yeah, so we celebrated yesterday, and today while I was in our household, I had finished like my leftovers. I hadn't finished the whole thing, and I just told them that I'm gonna get to a point that I can eat Ruth Chris every day. So,
That's the type of mindset that I want around me. I don't want people that be like, oh, but going to a fancy restaurant is expensive. Save $2-3. A penny saved is a penny earned. That's a bullshit mentality. Not in this organization. We're going against the grain. I want people around to the lifestyle that you want to create. Obviously, you want to spend responsibly too. Because then I saw a video of a guy giving a reaction to Cardi B, that she's supposedly spending $3 million a month in her lifestyle. The thing is, wealth, money, when you come from no money and you just get the money like boom, 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 you're going to attract a lot of people because you still haven't done the inner work. Cardi B still haven't done the inner work. So she's going to attract a lot of people, poor-minded, right? That want to use her for the money. So I'll give you perspective. For her to get her hair done or anything, they're going to charge her an arm and the leg just because she's Cardi B. You know what I mean? So sometimes people, I've noticed poor people, they feel entitled. Just because, you got money, that doesn't mean you got to overpay for stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. Price is what I pay, value is what I get. I don't like overpaying for stuff. Don't get me wrong. I like giving more than what it asks me, if it makes sense. But I don't like when people think that they're going to take advantage of me. I don't know if that makes sense. But what else can you tell the world? But you got my respect for saying that.
Yeah. The last thing I want to tell the world, not the last thing, but what I want to tell the world right now, before I let the next person go, is never let anybody say you can't do it. Because when they say you can't do it and they point the finger at you, it's they point at them. So they're really saying that they can't do it. And that's basically what I got from the video as well with Steve Harvey, because her mother said that nobody's like rich in the family. Like she told her to sit down, but like that's the vision that you have. That's why you can't share your vision with everybody, and you got to share your vision with the people who's sharing your vision together and grow together.
Thank you, Morris.
Thank you, bro.
See, when God gives you a vision, He's not telling you to check your bank account. He's telling you to check your faith account. See, I walk by faith, not by sight. Whoever haven't watched that episode, Walking by Faith, Not by Sight, go watch it. Shout out to Elizabeth. Shout out to my daughter, Kayleen. I did it with Elizabeth, one of my daughter's mother. How you doing, Emily?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually.
They're not even changing the camera.
Spiritually.
Somebody sleeping? The Vanessas of the world sleeping.
Spiritually, espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente, financially, financieramente. Porque que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he who doesn't live to serve does not serve living. Positive, productive, intentional.
Positive, productive, and intentional. Why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people? You want to answer that question before we start with your segment, Emily?
You need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people because they're not going to understand it. You are the one who have it, not them. That's why God give that vision to you, not them. So the only way for you to achieve it is just falling forward and go after it. If you want to get advice, just get it from the people that are in that position, not the people that are in their comfort zone.
Most people are in fear zone or comfort zone. Most people are not in growth zone, right? Grow, get rid of your old ways. Grow, get rid of your weaknesses. The only way that you're going to live your dreams, world, Emily, guys, world, dream car, dream home, is if you start your dream business, right?
Yeah.
Emily has Ends Believe podcast, right? That's her marketing platform because we the business. That's where she market yourself, right? Yeah. When I come in as a guest in your podcast, I'm also working my personal brand with you and vice versa, right?
Yes.
But I'm also mentoring you, coaching you. but also coaching the world, coaching your audience. Now you understand how everything plays a role, how we all help each other, right?
Yeah.
So going with Emily's segment, right? Recognizing dream killers. Recognizing dream killers. You want the dream car? What's your dream car, Emily? Tell the world.
I have.
Tell it.
Okay.
We here saying why you shouldn't tell, why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people. You could say it because you're gonna get it.
Okay. The Lamborghini Urus and the Mercedes G class.
G63, right? And you already know how much the truck pays. You already know both. You got me? How much down, everything. Emily's already prepared. She has it already in her calendar, dedicating minimum 15 minutes a day, right, Emily?
Yeah.
Every single day, dedicating 15 minutes, calling the dealer, right? Checking the color, right? Because this is the thing. Shout out to my brother Mars, because Mars said, not yet when it comes to the financial pillar. But guess what, world? Guess what, Mars? Financial pillar, say yes, yes. It is here. Once you shift that mindset, you make that decision, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve. You already obtain what you want to have. Because everything is obtained first in the mind. You got to believe it. And that's where people fail. Most people, they fail in the beliefs because they haven't put in the work. And they're ready. I don't blame an employee when they say, I can't afford that. Of course, they were trained to be workers, not thinkers.
Yeah.
But now that you're a thinker, how can you afford it? Tell the world.
How can I afford this?
How can you afford when it comes to the dream cars? Notice how she has two, and she's going to get the two. I'm backing that up myself. She has the money.
Leverage.
She has the money right now, even though she's still working, getting her shit together. You got me?
Yes.
Let's go.
What I can say is leverage.
Okay, leverage. Okay, leverage, but keep elaborating. You're working on your cash flow, right?
Creating a system that work for me.
Creating systems and processes that work for you. Because if you don't find a way how to make money while you sleep, you're gonna die working. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You're creating your garden so the butterflies could what? Could come instead of chasing the butterflies.
Yes.
Right? What do most people do? They chase the money.
Yeah.
But you're chasing a problem, and you finding a solution to that problem. Right? Yeah. So when you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. But when you work hard on a job, you make a living. And that's what the mindset clash. You can't, I'm not going to say that you cannot work hard on yourself and work hard on a job. But if I was you guys, straight up, I'll never give advices. I'll go all in working hard on myself. If you go all in working hard on yourself, you'll make a fortune. But you got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And you got to move with a sense of urgency. Go watch all the other episodes here in CMR Podcast Network. Or click on the bio and go watch, all the other channels from everybody in the organization. So you could see all the content empowering people, if it makes sense. Because that's the point, right? Yeah. As a leader, creating leaders are supposed to be creating leaders, right? I'm leading the way, but that doesn't mean you're not going to be leading the way as well. I see you as a leader. I see you as a woman that's going to inspire millions of girls, millions of people in general, right? We're going to inspire and motivate billions of people. I'm something in me tells me, right? So recognizing dream killers, Emily, identifying people who unintentionally or intentionally discourage you. Emily, have you experienced people doubting your vision?
Yes.
And how do you handle it?
I didn't pay attention to them. I just followed going after my dreams.
Can you basically elaborate and give a little more detail?
Well,
that's nothing bad. That way people could understand that sometimes it's the closest people to you. Yeah. The people closest to you are the people that would never believe in you. Because it could be, for example, our parents. They look at it like since they're older than us, they look at us like they already know more than us. Yeah. Facts?
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. What I can say is in the beginning, my mom and my father, they didn't believe in me, in my vision. But after the time come by and I start giving more clarity about the thing I was doing. I didn't tell them all, but I just started switching their mindset that they need to chase the money, that they didn't teach me financial literacy. They just showed me how to get the money, that I need a job. And they start understanding me and they start supporting me now. So
See, Emily is that black sheep in her household. She's going against the grain. 609. It's my birthday. Every single day is my birthday. Right? So, Emily, how to deal with how to deal with negativity while staying focused on your goals? What steps can someone take to overcome negativity from those around them?
Hmm. What I can say about that is that they need to remove themselves, because if they keep hanging around with that type of environment, eventually would get to them.
What else?
And when you focus on what you want, you will not care about the other people think, because what they think is what they make them in the same place they are right now. So you need to change your mindset and start thinking of positive things, so you can achieve the things you want, because you are in the same place you are right now because you attracted because of your thought.
And always remember, you cannot fix a problem with the
With the
same
same
level
mind.
of thinking that you basically created the problem.
Yeah.
A third of your day is normally supposedly invested working on a job, 9 to 5, 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
But if you think about it, he who works all day has no
Have
time to
time to
make
make
money.
money.
But he who works all day has also no time to what? Personal develop.
Yeah.
When a man or woman wakes up, they normally got to go to their job. JOB, just over broke. After work, they're already tired.
Yeah.
They could barely think.
Mhm.
Their energy levels already down the drain.
Yeah.
So they prioritize. If there's a will, there's a
There's a
way.
way.
If you don't find a way how to work on your dreams, somebody else is gonna hire you to work on theirs. They prioritize working on somebody else's dream, but they forget about their dream, right? Also, you don't have your Lamborghini Urus and your G da 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 da, right? How about your dream home? Have you been looking for your dream home?
Yeah. I also have the 15 minutes.
You've been blocking it, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else can you tell the world, Emily, overall, when it comes to this episode? Why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people?
What I can say about the episode is that just focus on the things you want for yourself. Stop sharing the goals you have in mind, because if you tell the wrong people, they will kill that fire in you to go after it, because they will find all the excuses, all the complaints, all the stones that you will go ahead and for you to not achieve those goals that you have. But you just need to focus on the things you want, and eventually you will get it, because our subconscious mind is so powerful that everything you want in life you can achieve eventually. You just need to shift your mindset.
And also, Emily, to wrap it up with you, you remember when I told you elevation requires separation?
Yeah, I remember.
I just don't tell you, I tell the world that, right? I want to read this too. Letting go means to come to the realization that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destiny. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
What
sense.
message you got from that?
That some you will encounter some people in your life, but that doesn't mean they will go all the way.
So some people, they belong to the past, not to the future,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Chase your vision and the money's going to follow. Money's a byproduct of value creation. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
See, most people, they don't know how to get the money. They think getting the money is exchanging time for money, working hard on a job, JOB, just over broke. You get me? But going back, your circle should push you forward, not hold you back. Some people don't see your vision because it wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Now with Jayandi, building confidence in your vision. How you doing, first of all, Jayandi?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Positivo, productivo, y intencional. But spiritually, you want to have that connection with God and get to know thyself, because most people rethink and grow rich, but they fail at outwitting the devil. They want to multiply without knowing how to add. But infinite intelligence comes from God, so you need to have that good connection with the Creator and get to know yourself. And then mentally, the more you learn, the more you earn. I said most people want to multiply in life. They want to skip steps, but you need to start from the basics, the fundamentals. Then físicamente, health is the ultimate wealth. If your body not right, it's going to be harder for your mind to be right. Emocionalmente, estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento. Because if you're in your emotions, then when an obstacle comes on your vision or a challenge, or you have to pivot, you have to reroute, then you're going to change the destination instead of just changing your direction. Y financieramente, we all have a purpose. So money is a byproduct of value creation. People just want the money, but you got to focus on creating value. And that comes with the vision that is granted to us from God.
Poor people want to save. Rich people want to invest. People work to save, to invest, but they don't have enough money to even, save, right? And if they don't have enough money to save, they will never have enough money to invest. But rich people want to invest. But you know how they basically invest? They borrow to invest. So they cut the work. They leverage other people's experience, other people's money, other people's efforts. Time, rich people, we buy time. Poor people sell their time. Just that right there could change anybody's life. But most people, if you tell them, hey, you're poor because you're selling your time, they'll take it personal. But poor means passing opportunities over repeatedly. Why are people not going from A to B? Taking action with the right attitude to become business owner, because they will never be free unless they become a business owner, right? So building confidence in your vision, believing in your vision even when others don't. Jandy, how have you built confidence in your vision while creating Day One Podcast?
Build confidence in my vision. Everything starts with yourself. Like yesterday, you asked me a question about leadership. But in order to lead others, you got to lead yourself. So in order to get others to believe in the vision, you first got to believe in yourself. So just with Day One Podcast is just seeing my growth personally, and then people seeing it from me. So we're in the transformation business, not transaction. So when people see that transformation, then they're going to want to do it. But it wasn't there. They wasn't shooing into practice. There wasn't all those times that I was alone and I had to personal develop or help people or just build rapport with people or just water the seed. Everybody want to come to the game, but not everybody want to go to practice.
I want to give 10 skills every future millionaire needs, from 1 to 10, right? Number 1, sales. If there's one thing about me, I consider myself straight up. I'll never say I'm good at anything, because if there's one thing I know, I don't know anything. But I've been blessed to be pretty much in sales since I was 2 years old, seeing just sales since I was raised in a business, right? When it comes to sales, low key, I'm a closer. Hey, that's why the ABCDs is embedded in me. Always be closing deals. Always be helping people, right? Because when people go to your business, you got to help them. And the best sales strategy is helping, right? But going back, 10 skills every future millionaire needs, right? Or multimillionaire. Marketing, right? Marketing is key, especially in today's new modern world with social media. You get me? Whoever's not marketing themselves will literally be left behind, right? We all here have our own podcast, right? Where we just basically create content, not just for ourselves to document the journey, but also for others to bring light where there's darkness, right? Social media skills, right? But I'm going to say something when it comes to social media. For example, in my case, right? I don't want to learn. There's skills it's not that I don't want to learn them, but I rather leverage other people's efforts. Like, I don't like dealing with the social media thing. I'm just a creator, blah, 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 blah. Even that, I'm not doing it. Now, even when they tag me at the end of the videos here, so I got to repost. I don't even want to do that. So now, before the end of the year, I want to basically delete all my social media from my phone because I don't consume. Straight up. The only thing I'll consume is the videos. Like, for example, the video I played today of Steve Harvey. My whole social media algorithm is only straight inspiration, motivation, things that I like. But yo me lleno de odio. I've never been a gossiper. Let me entertain myself. Never watch TV. I have too much energy. Like, I'm here sitting down, but believe it or not, low key, I want to be in the Wealth Map Summit in stage, just mentira, going up and down. That's me with a mic, if it makes sense. You got me? I'm not wired to just be sitting down because uno se sienta aquí, the legs. I got to be moving. Yeah, I mean, movement, if it makes sense. But going back with the skill sets, goal setting. You read the book Goals by Zig Ziglar. You help enough people,
Get what they want.
eventually,
You'll get everything you want.
okay, so you understand always be helping people, right? Branding. We all need to understand the importance of branding. As CEOs of our own company, we need to be head marketer for the brand called what? Us, right? So social media, we're delegating it. Communication. Why communication?
The third highest form of value creation.
The minute a man or woman opens their mouth, they reveal to the world who the fuck they are, right? Why do I curse? Because simple. I'm not in the business, the people liking me business. I'm in the business. I already self-approved myself straight out because the marketplace approved. I know I'm valuable. So if you're gonna judge me by no problem. You be judging books by That's why you guys do not read. Leaders are readers. The more you learn, the more you earn. I understand there's 8 billion people. That's why I don't need to waste my time caring if that guy or that woman likes me. Who gives a fuck if you like me or don't like me? When I go to sleep, I don't go thinking, do this guy or do that girl like me? If it makes sense. So going back with the skill sets, number 7, time management. Time is what we want the most, what we use the worst, right? We could get more money, but we cannot get more time. Wasted time is worse than wasted money, right? You're 23. Imagine how much time you're saving of working hard, like a burro, if it makes sense. Now you're working smarter. Smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, timely, right? Leadership, number 8, right? Leaders are readers, but we're just not readers. We're leaders that create what? Other leaders. Why? Because we are in the empowering people business, transformation business.
Paying it forward.
Paying it forward, willing to share our blessings with others. Number 9, investing, right? Poor people, they're trained to save, right? Brick by brick, right? But not in bricks, right? Because rich people, we save money, but in bricks, real estate, businesses. We park our money in assets that are gonna basically go up in price, go up in value. You got me? That are gonna cash flow, right? That are gonna be basically also tax
write-off.
Tax write-off, things like that. And number 10, a skill that every future millionaire, multimillionaire is supposed to that needs is staying humble, if it makes sense. Because money reveals who the fuck you are. Con dinero, sin dinero, siempre hago lo que quiero. Mi acción es la ley. With money, without money, Carlos always been the same. Because I never sold myself for money. Not that many people could say that. That's my biggest flex. That's my flex. Be my authentic self. Because imagine a Carlos. Who the fuck is going to hire a Carlos? First of all, the world says I'm too loud. Of course I'm loud. Because I'm enlightenment. I operate in the highest form of the map of consciousness. I'm a light where there's darkness. Why? Because my God view is self. I see the world as it is. So, going back, building confidence in your vision. Why I bring that clarity, right? The importance of staying true to your purpose despite criticism. Why is it important to stay focused on your goals, even when others don't understand them?
If you don't stay focused, it's important to stay focused on your goals when others don't understand them, because you're not proving others right. You just
when you go
yourself
interview
right.
people to give you clarity. That's why I'm bringing this thing up, right? The importance of staying true to your purpose despite criticism. Some people might look at it like, why the fuck is this guy here interviewing people? Because they don't understand the purpose behind the purpose. That's deep.
Yeah.
The intention behind the intention. But you don't got to give them clarity.
Who cares what others say?
Make sense?
Yeah.
So the goal is to what? Fail forward.
Right.
So if 9 people tell you no, will you get discouraged?
Why would I?
What you lack in skills,
make it up in numbers.
You make it up in numbers, right? Now you got the skills, right? If we take 100 shots, but we're new to the basketball, and we only make 1, no problem.
True.
Let's take 100 more, but we only made 2. We're getting better. Let's take 100 more. We made 3. 100 more. Till we get to a level where we took thousands of shots, 10,000 shots. And out of those 10,000 shots, we're already making 97%. At every 100, we're making 97. Make sense or no? So it's the same thing. What you lack in skills, you make it up in numbers. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. 80-20. Talk to 100 people, how many will fall?
80. 20.
20.
At first.
Right?
So you get your skill up.
So you get your skill up. That's why sales skills have a lot of little micro skills. Persuasion, convincing, they're the same. Negotiation, thinking win-win. 7 habits of highly effective people. That's why people got to personal develop. Because it doesn't matter if you read 100 books in sales, but if you basically lack people skills, you're still going to fuck up. You know what I mean? So everything affects everything. That's like if you take 1,000 shots, but we don't know how to dribble, they're going to take the ball away from us. You know what I mean or no? So everything, works hand in hand. So confidence in your vision makes other people believe in it too, right?
Right.
What else can you tell the world, building confidence in your vision, or just in general, why you need to stop sharing your vision with the wrong people, or any story that you share your vision with the wrong people and they try to discourage you, when you started your journey, because it's needed. People here being vulnerable, so the new people that come into the organization understand and they don't have to go through that roadblock. You got me? Because they already learned from the Mars of the world, from the Giandis of the world, right?
I mean, they always ask me, ¿Cuándo te va a montar? That was the only thing, because I've been an individual to always move in private. I don't like people knowing my next move. I just rather show the results. Well, I got to tell you what I'm going to do. If you're not in the table, you're not going to help me go to where I go. So I was talking to my uncle one time. Shout out to Cesar. He asked me, ¿Cuándo te va a montar? And I said, I want a Bugatti. He was like, gago ese. Like, tú estás loco, bicho. He always say bicho to everybody. But it's like when you tell your dreams to somebody that hasn't achieved them, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. That's how Mars said, when you point the finger, they're going to be like, you can't do it. But the finger's only pointing back to them. But one thing I'll say is just work hard in silence, and success makes the noise. Because if you could believe it, then you could achieve it. But you just got to put in the work. I feel like that's the biggest takeaway I'll say to myself, because most people, they know that they could do it, but they go on and telling other people instead of how you said, just talk to God about the vision when you started off earlier in the podcast. And that's I'm just a message to myself, because I want to be the person that I never had in my life. And that's just the person that, like somebody on your shoulder, hey, you could do it. Hey, it's possible. Because we all need somebody like that, from my perspective.
We all need what?
We all need somebody that could tell you, a good voice in your ear. Obviously, we all have it inside of us, but some people, like me, I'll give you an example. I was born and raised in New York. None of these things, growing up in the hood, it wasn't possible. NBA dreams are just like, I never even seen a Lambo till I came here in person, or like in the dealership. So it's like most people don't think it's possible. Like they need somebody to show them that it's possible, that they could do it. Because you grew up in a business, but I didn't have no business.
I was born making the impossible impossible.
But it's possible. That's the message.
I make everything possible. You got me? Because if you do what's hard, your life is easy. If you do what's easy, your life is hard. I want to read this before I start the segment with Vanessa, setting boundaries with negative influences. Setting boundaries with negative influences.
Oh, yes.
Right? Success is rooted in mastering the fundamentals. True expertise doesn't come from overcomplicating things, but from fully understanding and honing the basics. To thrive, one must navigate both the outer world of markets and the inner world of discipline. Being able to communicate value through actions or words is crucial. Building trust, both in yourself and others, requires time and self-awareness. A clear vision guides your actions towards purposeful outcomes. In a fast-paced world, developing patience is vital. Those who will take their time and think deeply gain a broader perspective. Focus attracts wealth, not by pursuing every opportunity, but by cultivating essential habits that yield long-term rewards. Most importantly, humility keeps you grounded and open to continuous learning. With persistence and the right mindset, success becomes certain. Those words of enlightenment, oh my God, I don't know, world. Success is for you. The Strangest Secret. Listen to The Strangest Secret 30 minutes for 30 days. And you're going to understand that you literally can make it too. But elevation requires separation. Setting boundaries with negative influences with Vanessa. Because Vanessa for sure has had a lot of negative influences in her life.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How you doing, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally. El que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Who not live to serve, not decide to live. Positive, productive, intense.
Setting boundaries with negative influences. Learning to say no to people who don't align with your vision. Vanessa,
Yes.
how do you set boundaries with people who don't support your dreams?
Okay, what I can say when I set boundary, I just not to say my vision, and I just, I'm gonna put it like example. I have few people around me, even like my family, they not believe I can accomplish everything what I say.
Say
Even
the names. Say the names.
No,
That's nothing. That's nothing.
no, I
You could
just,
say mother, father. Say it. Just say it.
They just, I say family.
That's nothing. You see,
But the
being
thing
vulnerable.
is,
Like I love my mother. I love my father, but it doesn't mean like if my father drinks every day, hey, fucking guy drinks. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What you want me to lie to myself? I'm not in the validation business.
yes, but I
don't need validation. I
understand-
don't need approvals.
But I understand the part because
I'll
I
embarrass
was-
my own self, Vanessa.
I was
I'll
in-
look at myself in the mirror and embarrass my own self.
okay.
So imagine others.
Yes, I just, I just not say anything. I just understand how they feel because I wasn't.
Oh,
their
so
position.
maturity is you understanding them,
Yes,
even though they're not understanding you.
yes,
Right? Because your level of consciousness, the map of conscious, you're in a higher level. They're still stuck in fear. You got me? Comfort. You got me? Guilt, shame, right? Hate, right? Facts?
Yes, facts. What I can say to Carlos about like set boundary, it's very hard like separate like the people you most spend time. But so you decide to change or to be like to level up a little bit. It's like because you wanted the better for I wanted the better for me, but I wanted the better for them because they're not going to understand the goal what I have, And this is like
What is your goal? Tell the world. What's your goal?
The first goal what I have like now is like empower women because I have my podcast.
Your first goal should be to become the best version you could become.
I know because
the best investment anybody could make is on themselves.
I not become the person supposed
now,
to become.
Your second goal should be day trading attention. Why? Because every time you're creating content in Lucy Sombra, that 30-minute content could literally be reproduced a billion times. You don't know when a video or a short will go viral that it will basically attract more attention to you and toward the organization. Right?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You see how I leverage other people as well? Because I understand if CMR Podcast Network doesn't take off, maybe Brick by Brick could take off.
Yes,
you see, Mars? How I leverage other people? So while Brick by Brick is leveraging his network on the street and everybody, because I'm going to put you to also do interviews. You're going to have to start doing interviews with these women. You got me? Straight up.
I'm going to start.
You got me? Un maletín, right? That's going to say Lucy Sombra, a mic, Lucy Sombra, a hat, Lucy Sombra, branded out, Lucy Sombra, and a shirt, the gym that says, can I interview?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm ready. Just yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that vision?
Yeah, I want to start already.
Why not knock two birds at once?
Yeah.
Facts? So the importance of boundaries in protecting your mental space. What advice will you give to someone struggling to let go of unsupportive relationships?
Okay, what I can say is like you have to take care of your mental health because when negative people, they bring like how you say bullshit or like different.
They bring their nonsense, their garbage.
it's gonna drain me down.
So you got to
because-
protect your mind like your
yeah,
life depends on it, right?
Yes.
Now you
and-
understand why
and
I'm not accessible?
Yeah, and I understand. Yeah, I understand that part because sometimes I be very struggle with my kids. Sometimes they very like to
Reactive.
to push me down. And but I now I understand. I understand them because they not in my position, and sometimes I'm patient with them. But I just like say, God, give me more patience for my kids because it's not like enough for me. But
When you ask God to give you something, guess what God is going to give you? Huh?
what are they gonna
He's not
do?
going to give you the patience. See, a lot of people are asking God for things, but God wants you to become the person. God will literally, when you ask God to give you more patience, He's going to put with your kids to give you more headaches.
More headache.
So you could learn and take some few books. Your brain is a supercomputer. Update is software with books, podcasts, experience. So if you want to be more patient with your kids, right? Why don't you basically protect his battery also 8 hours of sleep? Do you sleep good? Connect with nature, digital detox, because you be on your phone 24/7. Clean his hard drive, meditate, journal, self-talk. Did you journal today?
No, I didn't.
Did you meditate today?
A little bit. Yeah.
Did you self-talk?
Yes. Yes.
You talk to yourself?
Yes, in the mirror.
In a positive way?
Yes.
The law of attraction, the mind is a magnet. You
Yes.
think in negative terms, you attract negative. You think in positive terms, you attract positive, right?
true.
So, true friendship doesn't keep score. It's a continuous exchange of love and support. So, one thing I recommend the world is to basically, if you're gonna have people around friendship, seek people that really don't keep the score or what they do for you, or vice versa. You got me? A lot of people, they're here keeping score of what they do for you, and vice versa. When God wants you to help a brother or sister, He wants you to help them without expecting anything in return. Because the secret to living is giving, if it makes sense, right? So protect your energy, protect your vision, protect your peace. What else can you tell the world, Vanessa, overall?
Okay. What I can say about how you say protect my peace, I understand everything is like, see, you become the person, see, you work in yourself,
You work on your
know you're gonna see peace in your life. And I decide this is for me. I don't want to like negative thing. I want to like positive thing. Even like I know the life is gonna be challenges, but see, you decide your life with positive way, you're gonna accomplish everything you want. And I don't want to say like the life is gonna be easy, but see you decide it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be easy. But as you decide in the beginning, how I say, see you decide to do hard in the beginning, your life gonna be more easy. But it's like you just have to focus everything you want. I decide to work in myself, right? I decide to develop me. I decide to become the person, and I know everything I wanted, I'm gonna to accomplish. I wanted to. God gonna give it to me because
no, you're gonna earn it.
I'm gonna earn it.
You
but
got me?
at the same time,
God could literally, God, understand, Vanessa. In life, we got what we are, not what we want. You got me? And you got what you deserve. A lot of people, they want this, they want that. They're asking God for the dream home or for the first home, the dream car. Have you became the man or woman that qualifies for that? And when I say qualifies for that, for example, I don't have to say, oh, that this is mine, that's mine. Anywhere I go, automatically people be like, yo, Carlos, that's your car outside. Or Carlos, that's you. You got me? All my life. You know why? And I live a life of no attachment to no material thing, no human, no nothing. But guess what? How people know that it comes to me?
because you become
Because I became the person,
It's
right?
true.
So protect your vision by being selective about who you share it with. That's deep. A single loyal friend is worth more than 1,000 acquaintances. So build a supportive circle of people who believe in you. Set boundaries with those who don't align with your goals. And obviously, I encourage all you guys to evaluate your current circle and take action to protect your dreams.
Yes.
Evaluate your current circle. Your circle, I'm that serious, guys. Assets, liability.
Yeah.
We invest into three things: ourselves, we day trade attention in our own podcast, and other people. But I understand most people are liabilities. Once again, most people are liabilities. It could be your own mother. My own mother doesn't have access to me. Why would she? I thank her for giving me life. I thank God too. But if I show you my mother, she used to hit me up, news. This guy died. That woman died. Some negativity, some bullshit, some nonsense. Who the fuck wants to talk to fucking people that my energy is fucking high and they just bring my energy down? Huh?
Yes,
Let the world judge me. I don't give a fuck.
You know what?
They're gonna judge no matter what. I'm not a fucking flat. I don't got a flat back. You put yourself, they're still gonna say your back is not flat.
Yeah, you know how you say about the news. You know, I understand the part because the more news you consume, like negative, you're gonna put it like your mental, like you're gonna think about that. But as you protect your mind, and you're gonna see your life gonna be different because you're gonna be more positive. Because I remember when before I saw like novela, novela or noticia, like something like that. I always like think about that, like but I grab it all the thing like in my mind because this is the thing what I to
Now I recommend the world to value yourself, not entertain yourself.
entertain.
Value yourself means find things that interest you that are around your purpose that would entertain you, but also bring you value. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, I thank God I've been living a life of purpose, man, all my life. Never been able to sit down to watch a baseball game, basketball game. Fuck, I look like they could watching Steph Curry and LeBron James.
Because like
fuck, I look. I'd rather go watch the Mars of the world, Mars and thing light.
Like how you value your time. Before I know I like to see
but
novela.
it's not even that. You got me? Because you got me not hating on them. It's just, why would I basically go sit down and watch them and get fat when I could go play the game? That 1 hour, I'll go play the game. Fuck, I look like they could watching these guys play. Because if I watch the game, it's gonna give me, you got me? That's why I've never watched porn. Fucking niggas, they can watching porn, waking up, jerking off, you fucking jerk offs. You got me? Why would I watch porn when I've had women's all my life? Why were women's there for? Pornos? That's gonna be the guy's new names, pornos.
Pornos, the kind.
Jerk offs. With all that said, unsubscribe to the channel.
No. Subscribe, Carlos, please.
Why subscribe, Vanessa?
No, it's better subscribe.
Hey, you gotta use reverse psychology. You tell fucking people to subscribe, that's chasing. But if you tell them not to subscribe,
he doesn't want me.
We're that valuable, Vanessa.
Okay.
We're so valuable, we don't need to tell people to subscribe. Success leaves clues. You got me? If they want to take it, take it. If they don't want to take it, don't take it. I'm gonna be chilling regardless. I'm gonna be happy regardless. I'm still doing my work.
Yes,
if it makes sense. And I'm fulfilled doing it the way I want to do it. I don't want to sit here and CMR Podcast Network and put up a front and act like somebody that I'm not.
No, you act like you.
I am what I say I am. If I wasn't what you say I am. Es mentira. With all that said, God bless all you guys.
Thank you.
What else? Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Mars.